morning to JackieDiss.co.uk. I am outside freezing at the park. I've just done my training session and I thought I'd actually record a couple of the exercises I do in my circuit. I live near a park, I'm very lucky, but I do like to get outside in the fresh air and stretch the old lungs occasionally. And to do that I usually do about 4 or 5 exercises and repeat them in a little mini circuit. Now I've got a lovely wooden bench here, but you can also use, you've got a park bench, you've got a staircase at home, you can repeat these. So the very first one I'm going to do is I'm going to get your heart rate up. It's a very basic toe tap. So you're going to start with one foot placed on top of the bench, keeping your torso nice and tall. You're going to exchange. Now, if you're new to exercise, you can just do a tap up. If, however, you want to get a little bit hot and sweaty, I want you to lift that body through and keep going. Now, the aim of this is to try and do 20 seconds, and gradually as you get fitter, build up to 60 seconds intervals of this exercise. So that's the toe taps. It's my very first exercise for you. The next exercise I'm going to show you, if the butt and thighs are the areas you want to work, this is for you. I'm going to place one foot on top of the bench, the other foot is going to slide away, keeping my torso lifted. I'm going to sink down into this front leg. So I'm going to sit down and squeeze it through, making sure as I lift, hips are coming forward. Sink down, lift it through. And that's a lunge. Absolutely 100% recommend that for working your thighs and your butt. So I'm not resting right now. This is going to be your second exercise. It's going to work the back of your arm, which is, for us ladies, is very important to work. So I'm going to start by sitting down on top of a bench if you've got one, or a staircase if you're at home. Place your hands either side of you. Slide your bottom forward off of the bench, keeping it quite close still. Looking forward, knees are bent for me. Otherwise, if you're used to exercising or done this before, you can actually take the legs a little bit further away. I'm going to come with you beginners, keeping the chest lifted, drop the elbows behind and push it through. So I'm going to show you a couple more of these. Sinking back, pushing through. And relax. And well done guys. That's actually your tricep dips. We're going to be working the back of the arm. Start with around 8 repetitions and build up to maybe between 15 and 20. So I'm going to show you the next exercise. If it's cold, wet, windy, frosty, lying on the floor is the last thing you want to do. So I'm going to show you a plank exercise that's going to work your abdominals, but it's a slightly different twist. So I'm going to show you standing first what's going to happen with your upper body. In the plank position, your hands are going to be here, but your knee is going to go across the body, okay? So I'm going to show you now down up onto the bench. Into my plank position, so it's a diagonal line through the body, and I'm going to bring my knees across. And that is your plank position, working your abdominal area. So here's another exercise for you. It's great for building up your heart rate, and it's also fantastic again for working the legs and lower body. So this is part of your circuit that you do when you're out running, or it can just be a circuit that you do at home and repeat a few times. I'm going to place one foot on top of the bench. If you've got a staircase at home, place your foot on top of the stairs. I'm going to bring my foot forward, and then I'm going to use this leg to push up and back. Forward, push up and back. Forward, push up. It's a great cardio builder. There's no specific name for that. It's just there to work your lower body and raise your heart rate. So I hope you enjoy these exercises and you can build them into your routines that you do every day. So guys, here's another one of my favourite ab exercises. I thought I'd throw this one in as a bonus. I'm going to place my hands behind me, lean slightly back, lift both knees, and I'm going to alternate tapping on the floor, keeping the chest lifted, tap it down, tap it down. You can take it slow, you can speed it up, you can extend the legs away if you want to make it harder. So it's another abdominal exercise for you, a little bit of a bonus.